Hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, let me get myself muted there. There we go. Done it. Good morning, Pappy. And welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hi. I'm just a little behind in getting this set up. That is so sweet of you and so kind. Thank you so much for stopping by. Ghost, good morning, honey. Mwah. Thank you, it's my PJs. You know me, this time of the morning, we're still in our PJs. There's no excuse not to do your stretches or your exercises just because you're still in your PJs. And I'm proof in the pudding that we can still do it. We have the ability, we know how. We're going to just show everyone that we can get this done. I'm trying to pop out this, oh yeah, that side, I wanted that side. Her. Okay, so how is everybody this morning? It really is such a beautiful morning. It snowed yesterday. Thankfully, I didn't have to go out in it. The snow is so much better when you don't have to go out in it. It really is. How is everybody this morning? I'm going to say good morning to Quincy. I'm going to say good morning to I'm going to say good morning to Anne. Anne, we haven't seen you in a long time. We are worried about you, honey. I have no other way to contact you. So please get hold of us and let us know that you're doing okay. At least one of us. I'm going to say good morning to Norma. There's a few people I want to say. I'm going to have to write everybody. I keep thinking I'll remember everybody's name. And then, of course, when I come to I need my notepad. I'm going to say good morning to Denise. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to smack you all with my wheel. Oops, I did it again, didn't I? Smacked you all with my wheelie. I'm sorry. Oh, dear me. Christy, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Welcome back. It's been a while, honey. How are you doing? How are you? Oh. This is one of the things that you have to contend with oxygen, but you just got to have a sense of humour about it. I'm all tied up in knots. What do I do? You just pull it. I feel so bad. I belong to a website for an oxygen company, and I won't name names, but it's on Facebook, and oh, I feel so bad. The new people that are new on oxygen are having such a hard time tripping over their oxygen lines and getting caught on everything, and they're all getting upset, and I'm like, And there's people there that are saying, well, I've been on oxygen since 2014. It still happens. You'll get used to it. And I'm thinking, Been on oxygen since 2004. Good morning, lovely kid in Japan. Good morning, or good evening, I should say. You'll be going and holding some hands soon, won't you? You'll be holding them hands, right? So, yes, it's hard to catch up. I understand that. Christy, I'm trying exactly the same. My laptop crashed. I had to wipe the hard drive. I'm still trying to. I made the mistake of when I went to restore. It restores Windows first, and it said name of computer, and I made the mistake of giving it. Lovely kid. Yep, the hand if I can. I made the mistake of naming my laptop. I should have just left it blank, the same as it was. And I'm now torn between, do I just back up the few videos that I've put on my laptop now, or should I and restore again and start from the, because the files that I'm trying to load back, except for the video files, lovely kid in Japan, I don't really know. I just give it my name. You know, it's when you load Windows, when you do a restore, it asks you for a name for the laptop. You know, and I just give it my name. Now, I guess I should have just left that bit blank and it would have done the same as... She's laughing at me. I guess I should have left it blank and it would have, you know, gone back to what it was when I tried to restore from my terabyte drive. Jean Chambers, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. But I know what it's like trying to catch up, Christy, because between that and my kiddlies kicking me and the what's it and a couple of other things I've been trying to play catch up to, and it's not easy. Takes a while to get over that flu too, Christy. It's been a pretty vicious one this year. And I'm thankful to say that, touch wood, so far, you know, I haven't caught it. I should give it the name like Madonna. Yep. I should do, shouldn't I? I should do. I should do. What I need to do is I need to learn a bit more. Well, relearn the stuff that I forgot. Tiger, good evening, honey. I'm saying good morning because it is morning here, but good evening. Actually, it's night time for Tiger and for lovely kid. It is night time over there. They'll be getting ready to go to bed soon. Sam, what's up, Sam? Good morning, honey. So good to see you. It's 10:15 in Japan right now. Thank you, lovely. And thank you so much for not putting it in military time. People keep doing that to me, and I'm like, wow, although I was raised military, it's, Ghost says it's 8:11 where he is. And Tiger, are you sure it's 9 a.m. where you are? No, 9 p.m. I was gonna say now, did you move overnight or something? You see, here goes Sam. Here goes Sam. She has to be the odd one out. She has to be the one, doesn't she? Ow! See, look what you made me do, Sam. Sorry, I hope that didn't hurt. Oh, I really do need some kind of fashion something to stick it somewhere. What did you do? You put military time again. Oh, me too, Tiger. I do the same thing. My brain gets going. I get typing, and the brain and the it just doesn't. Lovely Kit says, "OMG, I didn't tell you hit it for real." Yeah, I know you do, Sam, and I'm not very good with military, although I was raised military. I was 7 years old when I was last military, so it's long gone out that window with the way my brain works. It's that's not vital information. My brain just seems to keep, well, it doesn't actually, it keeps memories. On day-to-day life, I seem to be forgetting things a lot more. But don't try and use that against me, because I do eventually remember. And Sam says, only when she's in writing, though. Okay. Well, I know 13 is 1, so it's 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. I do know that. I'm hoping that... Michelle, good morning, everybody. It is so good to see you. I was just going to say I'm hoping that Michelle can join us. Honey, just go and pop in. Good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. How are you? Oh, what did you buy today, Sam? Sam says she's already been shopping. What did you buy today? Yes, how are you doing, Michelle? Yeah, a lot of nothing. Sam says a lot of nothing that costs too much. Yep, apparently that's a problem these days. When we go shopping, we're buying a lot of nothing that costs too much. Oh, Mucker is here, but on the phone to a millionaire customer who owes me money and doesn't want to pay. So now he's getting everyone calling me. Oh, that is ridiculous. Oh, Sam, I am so sorry. Lovely Kid says, is military time different than on the normal clocks? It just says 12, 13, 14, 100. Molly Dolly, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. You can get some clocks that have both. The digital ones nowadays, you can set them to either, normal standard time or military time. But it's just to differentiate between AM and PM, rather than saying AM and PM after, say, 1 or 2, they use, 1300, 1400, 1500. I'm sorry you're going through that. Oh, Mucker, that's awful. Every year they do the same thing. That is awful. It gets all gets all his staff to call. Oh gosh. Are they calling, complaining, saying they've got a problem or something? Is that stupid? That's silly. Lovely kid says, military, OMG, now I've got it. I'm blonde plus in Japanese time. That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to turn on my data because I can see them. It keeps kicking back here. Stop dropping, for goodness sakes. Okay, I'm going to turn it up. Well, that's the way you have to do it. Dolmaga says if they don't pay, they don't get into their site or their emails, and it's just that simple. And that's the way you have to do it. I mean, that's the way all the bigger places do it. So, you just, that's the way it's got to be done. No, I won't hit it again, I promise. I promise, lovely kid, I won't hit it again. I'll be gentle with it. Yeah, I when I lend somebody money, I don't intend it coming back because most of the time it doesn't. So it's just one of those, unfortunate, one of those things. Tiger says, I know of people like that too. And then borrow money and never pay back. And make it like the person who lent the money is as if they're in the wrong. Yeah, it's just not right. Michelle said, I lost internet while they were at the hospital motel. No, with hubby. He had a doctor's appointment. Michelle has to drive 5 hours to get to the doctor's office. And they stay in a motel, the hospital motel. And she had to wait 3 hours at the hospital. Oh my gosh, Michelle, it's terrible. Sam says 37 days, 20 hours, 10 minutes and counting. Yes! And that is until Amy gets over to the UK. And we're all waiting. We're all waiting. Grizz, good morning, honey. And welcome. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you popped in again. It's wonderful to see you. Lovely kid in Japan says, it's true, June. My Japanese husband also says so. Don't wait, it will come back. Yeah, I guess eventually it does come back somehow, some way. Oh no, Michelle. Michelle's headphones are in the car and she really can't hear. I can't really talk any louder. And if I get closer, you'll be seeing my how to put it politely, my dog is, I'm not that far away from the phone. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry, honey. Grace says, I like to loan money to people I never want to see again. That is a good one, Grace. That is a good one. I like that. That's a good one. So we're going to have to remember that, folks. If someone is in need and you don't want to see him again, lend him some money. All right, Tiger. Tiger says she's going to have to go in a while because she promised a good friend of hers an important call and will definitely stay longer tomorrow. Honey, that is okay if you have prior obligations. That I appreciate every minute and every second that you can spend with me because I know myself just how precious time is. So, and if you're making time for a friend, that's even more precious. And thank you for stopping in, Tiger. We love you and we enjoy you all the time. Puppy Pine, good morning. It is so good to see you. Old Mucker says he's a gypsy, the boss I fell out with a few years ago. And he started shouting at me. Oh! Wow. The gypsy boss man, huh? Thank you, Ghost. Thank you ever so much, honey. That's so true, old mucker. He's shouting at the wrong. Old mucker says he's shouting at the wrong old mucker. Because old mucker, wrong one, because old mucker don't listen. That is so true. I mean, there's this. I mean, it gets to a point where, you know, ain't you kid? I'm not a kid. You ain't gonna be shouting at me. I was just about to say I'm sorry. Michelle said, "I'm sorry, Michelle." Oh, see, I just did it again. It's something that's inbred. It's just I guess it's just I've been told I either say sorry too much or I say thank you too much. I'm biting my tongue because I want to say I'm sorry. Michelle said, June, you don't have to say sorry all the time. She said, I'm okay, my mental health is good, but my guts is still playing up. Oh, I know the guts feeling, I don't have the same problem that you have, but I do have gastrointestinal problems. I have gastroparesis, which means my food doesn't digest properly. I don't get the proper nutrition from food, and going to the bathroom ain't so easy for me, and it does cause a lot of pain and discomfort. And Michelle broke her glasses today. Oh no! Oh, so she's not feeling too happy with herself. Oh, Michelle said she's the same. She says she's the same. My son gets peeved with me saying sorry. It's just the way we are, Michelle, you know, and if people can't understand that, then that's their problem if they get, you know, peeved. I think you're a lovely lady, Michelle. And we're all very proud of you know, the work that you do put into your videos and into, you know, comedy. I mean, you come here every day that you can. You're coming here, and I am so thankful for that. Sam says, Michelle, make sure you go home with the right man if you can't see. Yeah, it's the baby boomers. It's a baby boomer age. Yep, we are. We're either too sorry or we're too thank yous. It's just, I think it's the way we were raised too. And Sam said, Fred, which is old mucker. They are bad to deal with. They like to take money, but really don't like paying it out. And that is so true. And she said when people start shouting at her, she just zones out. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I mean, I'm learning to just turn the other ear and go, well, I'm not playing this game. And I just walk away when somebody starts. Christy says, my 10-month-old pup destroyed her glasses a couple of days ago. Oh, no! But luckily they were a cheap pair they were a cheap pair of ready-to-go glasses. Oh, Christy, that little monkey. We were taught manners. That is so true, Sam. I was taught manners. There was stuff down our mouths the minute we came out of that womb. Opened our mouth. Machado! Good morning. It is so good to see you this morning. Michelle nearly woke her hubby up laughing. Sam said, make sure you go home with the right man if you can't see. It was a good one. That's so funny. It's so good to see you. How's your mom this morning? Shadow, have you talked to your mom? Molly, are you still there? Oh, Larita, good morning. We have missed you. Oh, Mucker is in the room somewhere, or he was in the room. He's actually on the phone right now with somebody who's refusing to pay money. Lovely kid in Japan says, so true. I always say thank you. One subscriber told her, how many times are you saying that to my subscribers? Oh, she had a subscriber comment as to how many times she is saying thank you to her subscribers. She says, I'm just grateful. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. That is so true, Sam. Sam says, if I didn't use manners, I had the stuff taken away. It was either taken away or it wasn't given. If you didn't say please, thank you, or I'm sorry, we were in, oh man, were we in trouble. And Chrissy's talking about her dog, her 8-month-old. That ate glasses. She says, yep, I heard the crunch. And he had gotten my glasses off the bedside table. Oh man. Oh man, I hope you got them off him quickly, Christy, little monkey. Oh, Michelle Homesteader down under Australia. Her hubby has been sick, so everyone please send out prayers, thoughts, well wishes, healing energy. Don't need to know his name, and the universe knows where the energy is going to, and we'll send it right away. Shadow talked with his mom yesterday. Yeah, we'll make him feel better. We'll make him feel better. That's so true. Sam says that's not good. And she's talking to Michelle Homesteader down under about her hubby. She says that's not good. Perhaps he should come in here too, and we will make him feel better. And we would. Yes, we would. And Homesteader down under, Michelle says, I would like to say thank you To all the people that subbed to me this week, you are so welcome, honey. And I hope more people will. I am actually going to promote Homesteader Down Under. And I'll put a link, an iCard up here. And another one I want to promote who's not in here is Denise. And I will put an iCard up there for her. I've been waiting in the hopes that she'll be able to come in. But Denise sent me some music that she created herself. Ooh. Good morning, Steve. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Sam says they go on about Southern mamas, but they ain't got nothing on mums of the UK. And that is so true, Sam. That is so true. It's Michael. Good morning, Michael. Thank you, Holarita. Christy says her glasses were mangled, and he is so good with her mentally handicapped sister and the chickens, but he's a chewer. That's a difficult one. Michelle's husband Michael has complications with diabetes. So keep him in your hearts, keep him in your thoughts, everybody, please. Okay, so lovely kid in Japan is going to go and hold some hands with her hubby now. It's her bedtime, and I'm definitely going to hold something. You are so welcome. Thank you for the laughs. Love you so much. I'll come to see you tomorrow. It is so good to have you. We are really, really thankful and appreciate your time. And you're always welcome. I love my little family. My little community. Would be nice if we could, like, say, beam me up, Scotty, and we could all, like, just jump to somebody's house and congregate there for an hour. I mean, then we could choose whose house we're going to go to each day. That would be so cool. Oh, Michael is also Sam's new son's name. Ty, good morning, honey. You're just in time. We're about to start and do some exercises. We're going to do some stretches. We're going to do some a little bit different to what we've been doing. Grace says, Australia, I went to your video list and the first thing I see was the white kitty and I thought, lunch. I have subscribed. Oh, Grace. Oh, I am so sorry, Michelle. Michelle's hubby still has family in the UK and his father passed last week. I am so sorry to hear about that, Michelle. Yeah, please give hubby our love. My goodness, everybody's chatty this morning. Holarita did Martin says, June, did your ears burn yesterday? Yep, my ears are always burning. Thank you so much for subscribing to and supporting Homesteader Down Under, Grizz. Michelle says that her son's name is Mikhail. Is that right? Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not. Gracie says my sister and husband went to England for 3 weeks recently. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad they were able to stay, 3 weeks. Okay, thanks, Sam. Yeah, Grizz is another one of our class clowns. He's a class clown. He's a clown in every live stream he goes to. He's in so many people. You were talking about me with Jeanette. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. And Sam says, Rita, was it good stuff? Probably not. Probably not. Okay, so this morning we're going to do the arms and the upper. Okay, in a minute. Homesteader Down Under Earth. Michelle is saying that her husband's father was too sick to go to his dad's funeral. Oh. And it was 6 hours drive away. And his mum is angry about it. That is so sad. She has her favourite children and her hubby is not one of them. I'm sorry, Michelle. That's so sad when family can't be understanding. I know it's a difficult time and I know emotions are raw, but they have to still be open to being thoughtful towards others, especially those that are not well. Steve Vlogs, good morning. Okay, we're going to promote. Okay, let me write this down so I don't forget this. Okay, so this week, well, today we are going to promote Denise with an E, June. Denise, we're going to promote Michelle's. And I'll put iCards up in the corner. I'm going to promote Steve Vlogs. And again, I'll put an iCard up in the corner here. So after the stream is over, if you can go to their channels and support them, please. Oh, thank you so much. You're all going by so fast. And when you go to their channels, don't just, click subscribe. I want you to, watch their videos. Really support them. Watch their videos. Like their videos. Leave a little comment on their videos. It doesn't have to be huge paragraphs. Wow. Christy says my sister is 71 years old now. And they went to Oregon, England. She said no more longer trips. Yeah, it is difficult. It is difficult when you start getting up there in age. Long trips are not easy. They are not easy at all. Thank you ever so much. And Ghost says, hit that like button, everyone, please. Grace says, I used to have a reputation of being a bad, but Rocky Brook Farmstead ruined me for that. Because we get to know you so well. Okay, Ty. Ty says, thumbs up for Miss June Gall. I'm off to get some work done. Ah, okay, honey. I shall see you again soon, sweetie. Thank you so much for stopping by, and you'll be sure I'll be stopping by your channel too. Homesteader Down Under Michelle says, June, I talked to my social worker about you last week. Oh, and my hubby and son about you. You are such a lovely lady. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. Oh my gosh, thank you. And Sam says, Grace, I couldn't possibly say why people are too much up their own arses and need to chill. Yes. Okay. Old Marker is having problems with the chat box. He says it's blank. I think you can click on the 3 buttons just above the chat box, and it might give you an option there to restore the chat, or to click pop out chat and see what happens. Oh, Michelle has some cooking videos on her older videos. We're going to have to check those out, girl. Yes, Grace is the kind of person that he's really sweet. He says, I don't just sub, I always watch, but quite often I can't comment because I have it on a playlist and I watch on the big screen of from his chair. I understand that, Grace. I understand that. I often watch people's channels and videos and I don't get to comment. Sometimes I put on the playlist while I'm working or trying to get something done. Cab 7, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. And Homestead Down Under Michelle says, I'm sitting in the dark typing, so I'm sorry if I missed a few letters. That is okay, Michelle. No biggie. We read typos very well here. And Chrissy says, if I ride more than 2 hours in a car without stopping and stretching, she'll need a crane to get her out of the car. Yep, I was there at one point too, Michelle. Christy, I was there at one point. Oh, I would stiffen up so much. And Cab 7 says, I am well, thank you, and I hope you all is well with you, June. Not as well as it could be. My kiddies are not being too nice to me, but I'm drinking plenty, let's put it that way. So, I'm not surprised you're tired, Michelle. You've had a rough week. You've had a very rough week, and then having to drive all those hours to the hospital. Yeah, and Christy says too, she just listens to videos. Ghost, that is okay. That is okay. You have a wonderful day too. You have a wonderful day too, Ghost. I understand everybody's just waking up right now. You take care, sweetie. We love you. Oh, my bum is going numb again. Okay, so we're going to do some exercises. We're going to get some different ones done today. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. And we're going to do the upper arms. As per, we're going to start with the upper arms. But this time we're going to do it a little bit different. We're still working on range of motion. Let me take these off because it makes it even more blurred when I'm not near the... I need 2 sets of glasses, one for for distance and one for, but I can't afford that. So, um, that's okay, Dose. Okay, Homesteader down under Michelle says my lungs are giving me a hard day, and we're in the big city. She says, I'm off to bed. I am so tired. Kisses and hugs. That is okay, Michelle. You take care, sweetie. Look after yourself. You know, look after your hubby. I know you both look after each other. And Ghost says that wasn't a typo. He says, I'm sorry, that was the most professional way of saying it. Please, everyone, smash that like button for the lovely lady. Thank you so much, Ghost. You're so sweet and kind. Thank you. Michelle, you get yourself off to bed, honey. Put your feet up. I know in Australia it is night time now. Go snuggle with your hubby, and yes, use your inhaler. And then go rest. And Chris says you better get your thumbs up, or I'm gonna go postal on this kitty. And he has an icon of a kitty and a hammer. Okay, so we are going to do some arm stretches. And again, we're still working on range of motion. Keeping those muscles that we've got, hopefully regain some muscle. And keep those tendons stretched. So, this morning we're going to stretch across. So you're taking your right arm and you're going to stretch it across. Don't thrust it, because we're not into thrusting. That's not stretching. That's thrusting. That could be taken another way. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've got to behave myself. We've got to get these done. Well, you know what? The single beds is okay. Hubby and I are in single beds. In fact, we're on the opposite ends of the house. He's at that end and I'm at this end. He's downstairs, I'm upstairs. So, that's okay, Michelle. At least you're in the same room. We love you, Michelle. Take care, honey. Okay, so we are going to you're going to take your right arm and you're going to stretch it across the left side up. So you're reaching for this guy. You're going at an angle across your face, and you're just going to reach. You're just going to stretch your arm as much as you can. I mean, mine is not too straight. If you have your palm facing in as well, that does help. And you're just going to reach. Hello. And then stretch. If you need to with your opposite arm, with your left arm, if you need to support it a little bit, do so. But while you're doing this, please make sure that you sit tall or you stand tall. These can be done while you're sitting, standing, or laying. And reach. You should feel that in your back, in your shoulder, and up your arm. And also down this area here. And remember, breathe, and if you need to, you inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. So if it does help, you can either talk or count as you breathe in and out. And preferably breathe out longer than you breathe in. And then relax. And then you're going to take your left arm. You're going to take the same movement. And for me, that's not so easy. My left arm, in some ranges of motion, is worse than my right arm. And you're going to stretch. And again, you're going to make sure that you're sitting tall and standing tall. Pull that belly in. Make sure, feel like you have a string from your belly button through to your back and somebody's pulling it in. So pull your belly in, stretch your arm, hold it, and then relax. And while you're doing this, you can give that gluteus maximus a good, 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 good squeeze. Uh-oh, the kids are playing while I'm working. And again, we're going to go to the right arm. You're going to take that at an angle. You're going to reach across. And then hold it and relax. And again, this is not a no pain, no gain kind of thing. You do need to feel it. I mean, you are going to feel it. But this is just to get us going and to keep what we've got or regain some. Take your left arm, reach across, up to the sky, and hold. Again, pull your tummy button in. Squeeze that gluteus maximus. Give it a good surprise. Wake it up. Say, come on, perk up. And then relax. And then we're going for 3 each one. So again, we're going over to the right side. You're going to reach that across your face, up towards the sky. And bring it in as close as you can to your face, of course without smacking yourself in the face. And it's a reach and not a thrust. Because we're not thrusting right now. we're reaching right now. And then relax your right arm. And then you're going to take your left arm. And you're going to do the same thing again with your left arm. Reach across to your right, across your face, up towards the sky. And hold. Like I said, squeeze your gluteus maximus. Why does somebody keep sending me links for a live stream? Is that where everybody goes all of a sudden? And then relax. And if you need to, give it a shimmy, 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 shimmy it out. These are a little bit more difficult than the ones that we have been doing. Okay, the next one is you're going to have your right arm, you're going to put your right arm and bring your right arm up, reach for the sky and then bend it at the elbow so it's behind your head and you're going to push your elbow back. Now this one might be very difficult for some people, but I want you to do it as close as you can. And again, sit tall, stand tall, pull your tummy button in, and stretch, stretch, stretch. Am I getting a raid right now? Oh my gosh. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Oh my gosh. Okay, Commander Vlogs, good morning. Eric, good morning. Ghost Crown, good morning. Molly, good morning. I am getting raided this morning. What the paranormal? Good morning. Wow. It's a raid. I got a raid by Commander Vlogs. Good morning. Thank you ever so much. Christy says I used to sit and eat while I watched exercise programs. My gosh. God, Joshua, good morning. What's up? Why, thank you so much. Rebecca, good morning. Thank you. I will get to everybody. I'm a little behind on getting to people, but I will get to you, so don't freak out if I haven't got to you straight away. It takes me a little while. Eric says, sorry I wasn't here earlier. It's okay, honey. It's okay. I understand. Howie, Food for his permaculture. Good morning. And Christy said she did the stretches this morning. She's so stiff from fibromyalgia. I can understand that, honey. Okay, so we're going to do your left arm. Reach for the sky. You're going to bring your arm down behind your shoulder, and you're going to push back with your elbow as far as you can. And trust me, you're going to feel that one. And if you can't do it, just do it as best as you can. Raise your arm up as high as you can, and then bend your arm. So you're using different muscles, you're using different tendons when you do that. And every little bit does help. And each day you do this, raise your arm just that little fraction more, just that little fraction more. And eventually you'll be able to get it. You'll get it right there where you need it. Wow, thank you ever so much. Angela, good morning. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Well, my big boy, Rebecca, he normally pays us a visit, but he's sleeping right now, so I don't want to wake him up. And again, we're going to do with the right arm, you're going to reach for the sky, and then you're going to bend your arm behind your head and push back with your elbow. And remember, you've got to sit tall, stand tall. And again, this is something that you can do while you're in bed. Of course, you don't want to hit the headboard. So raise your arm as high as you can, and then bend your arm back. And again, if you can't raise your arm all the way up, raise it as high as you can. Bend your elbow and bend your arm at the elbow, and then you push back with your elbow as far as you can. And then relax. And then we're going to go over to, oh my gosh. Then we're going to go over to the left side, the other right. You're going to reach for the sky again. Bend your arm behind your head, hand behind your head, and press back with your elbows. And again, sit tall, stand tall. Pull that tummy button in. Pull it in. And that will help with your tummy muscles too at the same time. And stretch, stretch, stretch. Push, 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 push. Don't bounce. Remember, bouncing can be detrimental. And if you need to, relax. If you get a muscle burn, just relax it out. Just relax it out. Thank you ever so much, Commander Vlogs. Commander Vlogs says showing support for the community and dropping a few subs. Thank you ever so much. We have Cab 7 in here too. So don't forget, everybody, hit him up as well. Go support him. Today we're promoting Denise. She's not here. I will be putting links up there. We are promoting Homesteader Down Under. She's Australia. She's just gone to bed. I will be putting links up there. And we're also promoting Steve Vlogs. And all these I will be putting in an iCard up in the left corner. So when this is dropped and put up again, I ask you to go and check out the iCards and go check them out. And I shall also put their links down below. Howie says Junie is looking better. Thank you. All that praying we are doing must be working. There's multiple things working. I mean, it is actually proven, science has actually proven that praying, sending healing energy, having good thoughts towards somebody does help with that person's, whatever it is that they are trying to work through. Science has actually proven that. So, but I'm also been working on, being very, very strict with my diet. I have to. I can't have salt. Salt is not good for me. And also, helping you guys with doing stretches is also helping me with doing stretches. So, and I've got sidetracked. I'm sorry. Cab 7, I am well, thank you. And hope all is well with you, Commander Vlogs. Yes, I am working out too. Yep, that is so true. Sam says, wow, 18 thumbs up. I like that. That's a record, an actual live stream for you, June. That is so true, Sam. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm not watching the thumbs up and the likes and all, but it's absolutely wonderful. Thank you all ever so much. I do appreciate every minute and every second that anybody spends with me, because I do know myself just how precious time is. So I want to thank you all so very, very much. And this is just so, oh my goodness. I got raided! Yes! It's nice. I did. I do have a juicer, Howie. That's part of my diet. In Cab 7 it says, I do believe in the power of prayer and positive vibes. Yep. Howie, Food Forest Permaculture says, I pray every night before I go to bed that you get better, June. Oh, thank you ever so much, Howie. That really, it means so much that, you know, okay, I'm going to start crying here, and I don't want to. And Eric says, good morning, my friend. I hope you and yours are doing great. Yep. And Sam says, wow, 19. Everyone thumbs up for June. By order of the security. And Sam is the security. Yes. We're all wonderful people. Everybody, every one of you, I say this every day, and I'm going to say it today again. You're all beautiful souls. When you come in, when I see you, it's like I've got a screen full of beautiful souls just shining out at me. It's just absolutely amazing. It's like, love it, love it. It makes my day. It actually helps my day. And Sam says, one day you will actually give me a wrench, June. Maybe one day, Sam, maybe one day somebody will have one, but if you notice, nobody has one. Okay, Christy, you take care, honey. It is so good to see you. And thank you ever so much for the time that you spend in here. It is precious to us. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Food Forest. Howie said, well, you are the sweetest human being I have had the pleasure of meeting on YouTube. Thank you. Then he goes to say, oh yeah, Cab 7 is really nice too. And so is Eric. I love your sense of humour, Howie. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And Grace says, if you give Sam a wrench, give me a castration hard hat. You're like, you'll get it, Grace, you'll get it. And Sam says, hey, Howie, what am I, chopped liver? And Cab 7 says, you are right about June and Eric, Food Forest. You're all beautiful souls. You really are. I'm really grateful. I can't really say too much, because if I do, then I start tearing up and I can't talk, and I get that ugly cry face thing. I'm not one of those. Not one of those, princess criers. My face all screws up and my nose gets all snotty, and so. Anyway, I think, did we? I'll have to watch this back now, because I can't remember if we finished 3 sets of the last one. Or not. Okay, so this next one, we are going to be reaching down with your left arm, with your right arm, across your body to your right hip and past your right hip and you're going to turn slightly. I don't want you to turn all the way, I just want you to turn slightly, just to help that reach. Eventually you will be able to turn as far as you can, but just right now as we're starting this. So I want you to take your right arm, you're going to reach down over your left hip and turn slightly. And again, you're going to sit tall, stand tall, and you can do this even if you're laying in bed. It's simple, and just stretch. And then relax. And you're going to do the same thing with your left arm. You're going to take your left arm, you're going to reach across your right hip, and you're going to turn your right shoulder back slightly. And stretch. And try and reach for the floor. And then relax. And then you're going to do again. You're going to reach over with your right arm across your left hip. Turn your left shoulder back slightly. I don't want you to go all the way today. Just as far as you, just slightly. And again, remember, you've got to sit tall, stand tall. And then relax. Because this just reaching across for some people is not easy. And again, with your left arm, you're going to be reaching. God, these boobs are getting in the way, don't they? You just reach over your right hip. Turn your right shoulder back slightly. And hold. And again, you're going to be sitting tall and you're going to be standing tall. Pull that tummy in. Remember, there's a string from your tummy button going through your back and it's pulling. Pulling your tummy in. And then relax. And then one last set. You're going to go across with your right arm to your left hip. Pull your left shoulder back a little. Sit tall, stand tall. Pull your tummy button in. Squeeze your gluteus maximus and give it a surprise. And then relax. And again, you're going to do it the left. So take your left arm across your right hip. You want your right shoulder back slightly. Your tummy button in. Hold. Sit tall, stand tall. And then relax. Okay. Now, you've all got some homework to do, and I know that none of you are going to do this, but you all have some homework to do. You have to incorporate all the other stretches that we have been doing with our legs, our arms, with what you've just done today. We're going to be incorporating those eventually. And I've got myself stuck, man. Hang on a minute. Like I said, I'm always catching myself with this. It does happen all the time. I've got it caught in the wheel. Okay. Yes, Eric the Raid did distract me, but it was a good distraction. It was lovely. It was fun. Thank you ever so much. I'm going to have to write that down, actually. I'm going to have to remember where it came from. Excuse me while I scroll back up. Commander vlogs, okay. I knew it was somebody vlogs, but that's fun to do. Okay. Sam says, well, I think you were in the hens when I had my breakdown. No, I wasn't, honey. I came in just at the end of that. You'd gone off. You'd gone off camera when I came in. But I'm glad you're doing so much better. And she says, I ain't pretty anyway when I cry. I don't think there's too many of us that really are. Yep, that's one thing I like about everybody in here. We are who we are. Yes, you do, Grace. Grace says Sam and I have some kind of connection. She's a cool gal. Yes, that is so true. It's amazing how we can connect with people. Over cyberspace. Well, actually, it's not really, because if you remember back in the old day, way back when, we used to have pen pals. Who had pen pals? Everybody raised their hands who had pen pals. I had people some that used to send me postcards. And I kept the really nice ones because, of course, as you grow up over the years, you can't keep everything, and especially when you travel a lot. But the ones that I kept were really special. They were different. They weren't your usual standard just photo type postcards. And unfortunately, they got stolen. So... Sorry, I was just trying to get rid of something that was distracting me on my screen. So, I'll say it again. If you can incorporate what we just did today, eventually we're going to incorporate probably in about a week, maybe 2 weeks. We shall see how this goes. We'll be incorporating. And I'm doing my yawning again. Why is it? Oh, gosh. It's always the same time of the day. I've only been awake I've only been up 3 hours. I shouldn't be yawning, for goodness sakes. Goodness sakes, woman, wake up. Sorry. I'm trying to shake myself awake. So, no, I wasn't in there when Amy went off on Kitty. No. Nope. I always miss this stuff. I always seem to come in either at the tail end and don't know what the heck's going on, or I miss it and everybody's talking about it like I know what's going on, and I don't. I really am oblivious to a lot of the stuff that happens. I mean, I'm not. Yes, but it's not called that anymore, Grace. Can't remember right now what it's called. All right, Howie, I know you have to get off to work, honey. Howie, Food Forest Permaculture said, Food Forest Permaculture Speak June says, well, I am off to show up and do some work. Sam, you take it easy on Grace. Goodbye, everyone. June, I love you very much. I'm glad you look better. Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much. Howie, we love you too. I love you, and I really appreciate that the time you spend here with me, because I know there's so many other live streams that have suddenly started going on, and it's not easy keeping up with everyone, because everyone's, trying to work hard and do their best to meet up new criteria. Alright, Commander Vlogs, you take care, honey. Commander Vlogs is also heading off to work. Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much. Thank you so much for the raid. That was fun. So unexpected. I really didn't expect anything. Commander sub to Michelle down under too. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. Oh, Fireman, good morning. That's okay. You came and spent some time with us. That's okay if you're late. I understand. It was fun. Thank you ever so much, Commander. Maybe we'll get ourselves together one day. You just might get a comeback on that one. You'll just have to wait and see. Oh, and now old Mucker is having problems with his live chat, with his chat box. It's coming and going. Fireman says stretch. We did some new stretches today. Food Forest says, Howie says, oh Mucker, I got a bar of soap for you. I remember that one. I remember that one all too well. We would be taken into the bathroom and a bar of soap shoved into our mouth. Oh man. No, Mucker says thanks, but someone tried that years ago. Fireman says, Commander Vlogs, you saw me? I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so kind. I am so grateful that you all get on very well together, that you're all talking to each other, that you can laugh and joke with each other and not take offense. That is so important. We are all adults, and as long as nobody is making personal attacks, I think it's good to laugh and joke with each other. Commander Vlogs, thank you ever so much. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for coming back and spending some time with us. I know that time is very precious. I really do. Thank you. Thank you so much. You just might get a comeback on that one. You just wait. You just might get a comeback on that one. Old Mucker says I made my teeth fall out. Oh, dear me. Grace says my daughter is legally deaf, and for fun I wondered what she would do if I signed something inappropriate to her. And she told me to go wash my hands with soap. Oh, that is so funny. That's a good one. That is your daughter is as quick as you are, Grace. Your daughter is as quick as you are. Thank you, Commander Vlogs. That is so funny. That is so funny. Go wash your hands. Because you were signing inappropriate. Like, your daughter is quick as you are. She's obviously her father's daughter. So, a fireman, do you want to see the new stretches that we did today? I can do one of each real quick, just to show you what you've got to be doing this week, what you're working on this week. Fireman says, I just woke up, Joe. That's the perfect time to do them, to get your body moving. Come on, peoples, let's move in. He says, I'll fall asleep watching you. That's okay. I'm sure that most of them did, or they just wandered off to somebody else's stream, talked among each other, they talked among themselves. You know, it's so funny because while I was actually in the process, we were just starting our first set, and all of a sudden I start getting these people coming in, and I'm like, what? And then it says raid by. So I got a raid, and I don't know if you know what a raid is. Yeah, you know what a raid is, fireman. Oh, yes. It was so funny. It was like I'm here stretching, and I'm watching this thing go, and I'm like, is that a raid? And then I realised I was having a raid. Thank you so much. Fireman says you deserve it. It was fun. It's fun. It really is fun. I don't know who thought of it, but it's something fun to do. And we need to fix ourselves. See if we can coordinate something like that. Because obviously somebody deserves a comeback for that. We're going to go get someone. We should try one. But I've had a raid. I had a raid on one of the videos by the I can never say it right. The spondylitis people. And I wish I could stay up and fast, but I'm having to. I'm slow at getting back to everyone, and I just want people to understand that it's not that I'm not taking notice. I am taking notice. I'm having a hard time keeping up with things because I'm trying to set this up. I'm still trying to get my house done. And all that. Scotty, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Where have you been, Scotty? Sam, the fireman says I've been trying to get you raided. But I don't think I knew about this one. Oh, thank you, fireman. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. And Sam says Scotty has been in here a while. He has? I didn't see him come in. Oh, Scotty, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you come in, honey. I was probably sat back over there stretching. Sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Scotty. I wasn't being rude. Oh, gosh, I was yawning. Oh, he came in just before a fireman. Okay. Oops, I'm so sorry. I love my little Scotty. My Scotman. He says, I'll let you off because I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ghost Crow was behind the raid, was he? I thought it was Commander Vlogs. Oh, it was Commander Vlogs. I know Ghost was with the raid. The tag was Commander Vlogs raid. Did Ghost set up the raid? Oh, oh, bless him. Oh, I thought it was Commander Vlogs that said it because the tag was Commander Vlogs. I don't know how it all works really. I'll have to talk to Ghost. But thank you, Ghost, and thank you, Commander Vlogs, and thank you everybody else that came in on the raid. I think I got everybody's names. I'm trying to scroll back. Angela M. What the Paranormal. Oh yes, Ghost Crow. Ghost Crow. You're right. The tag is Commander Raid. Was the tag. And yes, you're right. Thank you. You two, Fireman and Sam. Thank you for setting me straight on that. Okay, and it was the raid. Let me write this down. Raid was Commander. #June. Commander Raid. By Ghost. Okay. Because I keep saying I'll remember that, and then I get as far as the kitchen, and I'm like, okay, now what was that? Yes, Ben was in here. Fireman Ben stopped by this morning. It was nice to see him. So, anyway, I'm going to get off, folks. I'm starting to do that zone down. And I have something I must do today. I can't put it off at all. Oh, I'm sorry, Fireman. I really am. I don't know why it gets to this time I start with the yawning and getting sleepy. This is so stupid. Oh, you don't have to be sorry, Fireman. You don't have to be sorry. Yeah, I'm okay, Sam. I'll send you a message. So, yeah, I do, honey. I don't know if I mentioned this the other day that, I got a phone call from the Mayo in Rochester, and they are dropping the clearance to start the process with them. They to see if I'm a candidate for them to take me on as a transplant patient. They're dropping the clearance for it, because until I am completely off the pain medication, nobody will talk to me. So I will be changing pain clinics, because the pain clinic that I'm with, keeps losing staff. So, and every time I see a new staff member, they think I'm there just for my lumbar when it's nothing to do with my lumbar. And I'm literally on I'm on 7.5 milligrams every 3 times a day. So I am on, I'm the one that's been reducing myself down, but I can't reduce down any further. I'm just in too much pain by midday and towards the evening. Although I know on some of my videos you wouldn't think it, but by the end of the day I'm actually in tears, and it's not a pretty sight. I'm in that much pain, and I'm afraid to say take me to the hospital because I'm in so much pain. Because I don't know how that will look on my medical records to the transplant hospitals. The transplant hospital closest to us has said that I have to be off it for 6 months before they will even speak to me. That's true. We do get good at hiding pain. When you live with it for so long and so much, you do actually get to where you start hiding it, especially when you're, among those that are less sympathetic about it or have less empathy. So, anywho, so that's where I'm at with that right now. So, hopefully this next week I'll be talking to somebody. Alright then, Scotty. Thank you, honey. I love you. Thank you ever so much, sweetie. Mountain Mama. Hi, honey. We're just getting ready to shut down. Yeah, Sam says, I do worry how upset Amy will be when she sees a flare up and in person. It is a concern, Sam. It's one thing talking about it, it's another thing actually seeing it and dealing with it in person. It's two different things. I was on my knees crying out in pain just 4 days ago, and well, let's just say the reaction wasn't the best. Somebody was twiddling their thumbs. So, yep, I get it, Sam. Sam says she has seen parts, but when it's really bad, I don't Skype her. I get it, Sam. Fireman says you're in time, Mountain Mama. The stretching is done. Oh, you're bad. You're bad. Mountain Mama has put up a new video. She's actually put the eggs in the incubator. So we're going to be having baby chicks soon. Yes. It's exciting. I know you're joking, Fireman. I know you're joking. Fireman just woke up himself, Mountain Mama, so don't feel so bad. You don't feel so bad. And yeah, Mountain Mama's excited as well, so. I know that video. I was like, yes. I was like, yes. There's my girl. She can get a bit closer and a bit closer. Yeah, yes. It's like, yes, there she is. There's our girl. Yes. It was wonderful. It was great. It was great, Mountain Mama. It was great. It was wonderful, honey. So anyway, I'm gonna get off because if I don't, I'll just keep gabbing, and I'll be yawning more, and I'm starting to. Yes, it was. We had just talked about it. That is so true. And Mountain Mama says, only a side view. Doesn't matter, Mountain Mama. You're getting there. You're getting there. And we're all here for you, Mountain Mama. We're all rooting for you. So, you know, we know what it's like. We get it. We get it, girl. We get it. So, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in the world and in this universe. Remember all the good energy that you send out, as well as the bad energy, is out there spinning around, and it does reach those that you're thinking about. So please be thoughtful, be careful of your thoughts, be kind, and be sweet. And I'm going to say goodbye. Well, I really don't like goodbye because it's not really final. I'll be saying see you tomorrow. I'll see you later. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. And I've forgotten what else, but sayonara. Yes, that's a good one. So remember, I appreciate every minute that you spend with me, because I know that time is so precious. And no, you didn't break the camera, Mountain Mama. We're like, yes, go girl. And remember, one step at a time, one breath at a time. I can do this. I love you all. Thank you.